Hello guys, and welcome to episode 31 of my Total War Saga Thrones of Britannia playthrough, playing as East Engle on very hard difficulty. This is now the North Sea Empire, and we're going to be continuing to make it bigger. We have our armies advancing on the borders of Mercia. And I think it's time for our new general who took over from Guthrum to show his hand at combat. We will try and take on the king of Mercia. His army is not half as good as ours, so the army will carry him. Guthrum obviously put Thurbrand in charge in his wake, and yeah, it's up to Thurbrand here, nice young general. Take advantage of that. He is a very good governor, which is not ideal, but what I will be able to do if one of my governors dies in the future is hand over the governorship to him. So what we'll do is like use his battle experience to improve his governance, because that totally makes sense. Let's go ahead and fight on the battle map here. Right, according to this, it's not in our favour, but that's probably mainly due to the fact that they have their king, who is looking pretty legit. But our army will carry us, like I mentioned. We do have berserkers here with unit rank 6, Anglian champions, especially the level 3 armor and weapons that they definitely just do not have. So I'll accompany my Thane horsemen with the spearmen as usual, win these engagements with their horsemen. Could be in a good spot. Let's go ahead and fight this on the battle map. If this was Guthrum, it would have been a hell of a fight. Unfortunately, he died before he could kill the king of Mercia. He killed multiple kings of West Sax, and I think what we should do is call Guthrum the Kingslayer from now on, because he certainly was one. Right, let's throw Mercia into disarray with this battle though. We will keep it dry since we do have the advantage of our archers. We are being aggressive towards them, so let's set up as though we are. I think we can just have these like so, and then squeeze our archers in between. Brilliant. Okay. I'm going to keep my cavalry on one flank. And then we're going to have the long axemen here and the spearmen on the other side. I might even have to spread out these guys a bit, actually. Alright, so this is the battle for Thurbrand to show what he's made of. Let's go ahead and control group those. Move it forwards. Let's go. Except for a while that I need to turn off advice. Can I do that in the options? I'm not sure I can. It comes under campaign settings, I think. Oh well, we'll carry on. Making some good ground at the moment. Might need to adjust this formation a little bit. I'm going to start running them as well. We may as well. Okay. Let's just stop. Oh, we just smashed through our own dudes there. That's okay. Alright, let's hit their ranged forces. Alright, we are fine. Over here, we need to just make sure that we continue onto those scout horsemen, run them down. Over on this side, they are managing to break away, which is really frustrating, because I know that if I tried to break away, my dudes would die. So this is kind of awkward. Especially considering, like, my archers here are quite exposed now. Well, they're coming into my general. Well, rip. I think my general's dead. And they've broken through into those archers as well. We just can't control these cav. I mean, we've killed those scout horsemen, which is nice. But now we need to come over and make sure to crush these guys. Meanwhile, these guys should probably break out. We crushed their cav. Okay, that's good. My berserkers, in the meantime, can probably get involved on one of these flanks. Let's use them to take on the leader.
It's a rout. Our warriors flee the battle.
Have my archers move back. Alright, smash into the back on that side. Oh, my Anglian champions got broken. Well, this isn't looking good. Let's fire into those guys.
Our men have rallied.
Kill off those horsemen if we can.
Glory and plunder.
Alright, those guys are dead. It's fine. Charge back in there. We can charge back in here. Our cavalry's doing okay. We need to... Actually, let's have all of the archers fire into the back of the Royal Huscarls there. Because they're kind of in an awkward position with their backs to us. They do have shields on their backs, but doesn't stop us from doing a lot of missile damage.
The men have been routed. They are leaving the field.
Right, let's get my general involved, I think. We'll have our cav start running down their archers. Right, our left flank's looking scary. Fortunately, my archers are able to do a lot of damage. Right, let's kill those. It's fine, they're crushing us from left to right. My berserkers are berserk, so we can't really do anything about those. Just fire into the back of these mailed spearmen.
See, they flee before our might.
Right, that's fine. Crush this right flank and then we can sort things out. This has been much closer actually than I expected it to be. Maybe I just got a bit overconfident from the spectacular victories we had in the last episode. And these guys are like point blank shots. So much damage being done there by my archers. And my berserkers are still going berserk. I must be doing so much damage. Right, let's target the Royal Companions now. Javelinmen charged my horsemen. Where are they going with his companions? He's just letting me kill him. I am not sure.
The enemy general is dead.
That's good to hear. For these Royal Huskarls. I think just the tiers of their units were very high, so they kind of matched up to us better with this army than other armies. But we still managed it quite well. My archers have just got so many kills. And they really did save my ass with the units that were flanking. Also winning the cavalry engagement on the right definitely helped out a lot. Wow, what a battle. Running down the last few of them, and that'll do. Pyrrhic victory. It certainly was. 1,232 losses on our end. My infantry definitely not doing half as well as they have done previously. I think the fact that they don't have a general with very high command doesn't help. What was this unit? Mailed Thanes? They did very well for them. Got like 150 odd kills. My Berserkers killed 175. Yeah. We're going to have to take on the warriors. And we're going to have to recruit ourselves some more Anglian Marauders. Right, we can kill them off, I think. And that's their leader killed. The King of Mercia. We'll just ransom release those and we'll take this. Thank you very much. Leaves us in a quite good position. Gives us another estate that we're going to have to hand out. And we will recruit ourselves some more Anglian champions to just fill the roster. The third brand, we're going to make a scribe, and we will look to replace him as a governor somewhere, but due to the changing the governors costing so much in terms of loyalty, it's not really ideal for me to do so. Also, most of my current governors are really good. So we got like 7, 9, 10, 9, 8. 2 is not that great with Guthrum here, but he's not actually that old. How old are they though? Let's just check that. So this guy's 60, so he'll probably die soon anyway. Yeah, there'll be spaces coming up. We've got to sort out estates, so let's do that. I think we'll give one to order. There you go. Now we're dealing with public order again. That is fine.
Our foes shall fall. You can rely on us. Glory awaits us.
I think it's time to use this army to start sieging Mathrafal. Let's do that.
We serve to the end.
And we will make sure to just set that up as usual.
We'll see this through.
This army, not in range to attack Stock, so I think we're just going to go for Kiilstofte. We'll have this army head up to Stock. That is fine. We do have an extra slot here. Considering public order is not a problem, and we probably won't be attacked, I think we'll go for a windmill, or watermill, sorry. We could also go for the Grange. I mean, there is a bit of farm production, but I think this would be better because it improves tradable resources and food. And gives us food production anyway. Yeah, I think that's much better. We'll convert this to an abbey church. And that is pretty much everything done for the turn. We have 2 turns until we get minus 10% corruption in all provinces. Let's end the turn. Oh wow, they took that and recruited a bunch of men. That's not very fun. I don't mind them taking the settlement, but the fact that they recruited that many men straight afterwards is really frustrating. Well, I guess the only thing we can do is maybe bring back this army and then attack them with this army. Like so. That's apparently well in our favour, so I'm just going to auto-resolve it. That was their new king as well. The second king down. Right, we'll just occupy that. Thank you very much. Destroyed that army, fix it up. Start heading back. Okay, job done. This guy can continue with his champion trait.
We'll see this through.
We have this one, attack Kiilstofte, take that.
Hit hard.
Lovely. Got this general to take stock.
Without delay.
It probably wasn't worth sacking that one actually. When they're not worth a lot, generally it's not worth sacking. Guess we still made a little bit of profit from sacking that.
Attack. Plunder and glory.
Meanwhile, we do have the battle onto Mathrafal that we can do, so we'll do that in just a second, but let me check the rest of my armies first. This army can, I think in the next turn, start the siege on Dynfur, although actually it should be able to now, right? It's just their mailed thanes and stuff are actually pretty decent. Let's just go for the siege anyway.
Smash them.
I'm sure we can make it work.
Enemy blood will flow.
Meanwhile, this army can start heading over towards Aberfro.
We pledge your service.
Or maybe we could just stay here and replenish a bit more.
You can rely on us. In Odin's name. Smash them. Their offspring.
Oh well, we'll work that out later on. I think we're just going to keep that army where it was though. But this army attacking Mathrafal, we're going to jump in and fight this on the battle map. Let's go. So hopefully they defend at the walls, because otherwise pushing up that hill could be quite annoying. They'll probably still have their general at the top, they always do. Start the deployment. Keep it dry. Our archers are pretty good. We're going to come over to this side as we pretty much always do. Alright, let's have these axemen move up like so. We're not going to do anything odd with these towers, we're just going to go straight for it. Cav can just stay outside as usual.
Glory and plunder. Ready for war.
Alright, these are a lot of spearmen. Wow.
Huskars.
I guess we're going to have to get the general on the wall at some point. Let's start the battle.
Protect your general in combat. His loss would be keenly felt amongst his remaining troops.
Battle awaits. Axemen.
Alright, not sure we're going to use the battering ram, honestly. What I can do is probably move up my archers.
Hasten yourselves. We will.
And they can start harassing some of their ranged forces, like the javelin men.
That nearly hit me. State your orders. Move
I think I'm going to have my spearmen move up. I'll put them into Shield Castle when they get close.
Fear. Under enemy fire. That nearly hit me. Attack.
I'm trying to use some flaming arrows.
The battle is turning in our favor.
We're under fire. We sighted the enemy.
It's not good. We need to make sure that we kill off as many of these as we can.
We're taking fire. We found our boat. We sighted the enemy. Enemy sighted.
Alright, let's move this guy into the forests here. Alright, we managed to get him to the wall, or the tower to the wall, without losing it to the flames, which is nice. Now we want to move forwards the archers even more.
We're taking fire.
We'll start engaging the units that are running around at the back.
We sighted the enemy.
Also, we should probably hit the javelin men as well. And those javelin men are going to cause problems. They'll do a lot of damage. If I'm not careful.
Attack.
Alright, hopefully we can just keep hitting these javelin men and kill them off before they kill too many of my own men. I'm going to crush those archers if we can. Lovely. Right now I'm going to move this to the wall.
They flee before our might.
Though that does have oil, so not too sure about that. I'm going to have my general move up nonetheless. And we are smashing them as they try and retreat. Overwhelming them with my numbers. Well, I'm not sure what these guys are going to try and do. Did I drop? Oh, I dropped the. I dropped the battering ram, didn't I? So that's why they're not pushing it. I guess that's fine. There's only what, 3 of them left, and they're still staying around. Some insane morale. Right, the majority of their forces on near the wall, though, are going to be dead soon.
Our general is under attack. We have captured the gates.
Alright, brilliant. Let's just kill off the rest of them here. I'm gonna stop these guys from firing because I'm pretty sure we just friendly fired like a bunch of my own dudes. Also, I want to save the arrows for their general, which is up here. So let's just get our archers inside. Now that the gate's captured as well, I can run those Anglian champions in. The Huskarls are moving on to walls as well. But yeah, we've pretty much slaughtered them, so it's fine. Turn off their fire at will for now. There we go. We'll just have these guys line up now. And it's just a matter of killing them with my archers. So have these guys come up here. Have these guys go down here. We'll shoot them from 2 different directions. Meanwhile, I will have my Anglian champions just kind of hold them in position. That's fine. He's running. Great. And we don't need to chase them. We can just end the battle. Only 240 losses. Job well done. Anglian Marauders pretty much carried that, or the Anglian champions even. Good job by them. And we will occupy. Right, let's just fix that up. I think it was worth just occupying. However, I might get rid of this tithe barn. I guess I could just build a church to counteract it. Or even the law field for that matter. A law field would be better, I feel. For strictly controlling public order. Or I could even go for patrols. Yeah, let's go for patrols. Improving the garrison at the same time. Saying that, it's not going to come under attack, so yeah, Lawfield's better. Like, it's very unlikely that that settlement will be under attack in the future. Ever again.
We pledge your service.
I guess I may as well just go and try and capture more settlements with this army in the meantime. Changed my mind. And these two guys, they are just sieging at the moment, aren't they? They don't have the equipment to attack.
No, not possible.
A little bit concerned about this Welsh force here, on this like Welsh, armies and their settlement. They'll probably like us quite a lot though, right? Because we've destroyed Mercia. Yeah, military actions against Mercia is like plus 34, which is pretty good. I don't think anyone else likes us though. Oh, maybe the Irish Vikings like us. Maybe we could get something going with the Irish Vikings. Either way, guys, unfortunately it has been my time. So I am going to have to leave it here. In the next episode, we will clean up the rest of Mercia. They've been kicked out of Ireland by the looks of things. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. That's all for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.